Welcome to the Golden Week, where we look at how some of our Ballon d'Or nominees from years gone by have performed in match week 1 of the 2026 World Cup. Right, let's talk about Kylian Mbappe, shall we? One of the best players already to have ever played in the World Cup and one of the best players in the world. Mr. World Cup had an unstoppable second half against Senegal. After what was a cagey first half, Michael Olise drifted into the inside right pocket and played a perfect through ball through to Kylian Mbappe, who redirected the ball past Mendy into his far corner, and that made it 1-0. It was a really cultured and cute finish. And then the second, right at the death, not too long after Senegal had just pulled one back to make it 2-1, Mbappe tells his teammates to calm down, then picks up the ball 35 yards from goal and slams one in the top corner past Edouard Mendy to become France's all-time record goal scorer with 58 goals, beating Olivier Giroud's record in the process. That is not too shabby for match day 1 of a World Cup. It now puts Kylian Mbappe on 14 World Cup goals, level with Gerd Muller, 1 behind Ronaldo Nazario and 2 behind Miroslav Klose and some other guy we're going to talk about later. But it looks likely that he could and probably will become the World Cup all-time leading scorer. Kylian's been nominated for the Ballon d'Or 8 times so far, every year since 2017, never finishing outside the top 10 either, and his highest finish so far is 3rd in 2023. Anything Kylian Mbappe can do, Erling Haaland also can. His first ever World Cup game and his first 2 World Cup goals for the Norwegian. He's now scored in his Bundesliga, Premier League, UEFA Champions League and World Cup debuts. That is impressive. The first goal was vintage Haaland, attacking the 6-yard box and finishing off a move with the outside of his left boot into the roof of the net. And the second goal, well, to be fair, for any goalkeeper in the world, it must be a pretty daunting sight seeing Erling Haaland bear down on you at light speed, and that was exactly the case for Hassan. He saw Haaland come in. Haaland got to the ball just first and prodded in his second goal of the game. That's 1 game, 2 goals. Not a bad start. Erling Haaland's been nominated for the Ballon d'Or 5 times, with his highest finish, of course, coming 2nd in 2023 after that historic treble-winning season with Manchester City. And finally, there was only one place we could end. If you haven't heard, there's a guy called Lionel Messi, and he's pretty good at football. So against Algeria, he made his 200th Argentina appearance, and in doing so became the oldest ever player to score a brace in a World Cup, then the oldest player to score a hat-trick in a World Cup, and in doing so also became the joint top goal scorer in World Cup history, level with Miroslav Klose. This game was just absolute vintage Messi, and why we all love him so much. And the first goal was also vintage Messi, him picking the ball up on the edge of the penalty area in that danger zone where he scores from so often, and he put one in the top left-hand corner with relative ease to make it 1-0. And the second goal, despite being one of the oldest players at the World Cup in Argentina's